Remember to turn the audio on.
I just asked Variant to give him the roll.
Yeah, I've pinged him twice already, so hopefully.
Yes, hello!
Thank you for blowing the eardrums of my single viewer.
Oh, shoot.
I think James is a single.
It's probably James.
Yo, what's up, James?
Yo.
It's probably not James. It might be James.
Oh wait, I
If
have
it's James, he'd
unnecessary
join the
bucket
freaking
here.
Yeah, that's good.
Yo,
Oh, it is James. Hey!
I'm really spotty because I'm on data.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, holy.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I don't have the Wi-Fi here and I'm on my phone.
Maybe
Oh, yeah,
just
you're-
watch the video after. You still care.
I probably will. I just want to say thanks for doing.
Nice.
Thanks, man. That was awesome. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to hear, man.
33.
I didn't know I liked to hear it until I heard it.
$45 and 2, so I'm 100 blocks off. Nice.
Okay, hurry up, guys. I need to get this meeting started.
Am I supposed to be in the game?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, get your butt on over here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I have to walk somewhere?
Yeah, you just go into the Nether by spawn. It's like straight outside there.
That's so far away.
We'll just pop in the
Oh,
Nether
God.
anywhere else.
Yeah.
Okay, well, where do I?
Do the Nether.
Why can't we just talk?
I mean, you can do it that way. It's just then you can't raise issues because you don't appear in the order.
Oh, frick, okay.
I like how everyone had the wise idea to wear gold.
Oh, that's just the
So wait,
armor
wait,
that
you
I
guys
haven't
are-
had. Oh, thank you. I appreciate this.
Nether.
I'm not sure if it's a gift or a bribe, but I'll take it.
It's yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, wait. So, where are the nether cords?
Nether
Fast
coordinates
discuss
are
the
negative
Nether.
33, 46, 14, give or take.
Okay, so basically 0.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm probably like 1,000 blocks out. There's a lot of people on.
Never let your friends down.
I know
Yep.
you're seven.
Perfect.
I'm sorry. Trying to hit the bell when I thought you.
I'm gonna wear a leather cap.
We're not
Why
getting off on a good note, are we?
No, we aren't.
Okay, weapons away, please. This is a
Okay,
diplomatic
well, do
meeting.
you have to bring anything? Do you have to
We
bring
can
some
Nope.
get right
sandwiches?
back for that.
You can bring some sandwiches if you want.
Okay, so essentially I have to go to 0, in the nether. Let's see.
Pretty much.
Oh, frick, I'm dead. Oh, I have half heart. Let's go.
What are your current coordinates?
I'll be there in a bit.
Now we're up to 2 viewers somehow. Wait, where did CJ? Oh, there he is. He's just
Yeah, I'm
walking
just
on the
running
outside.
around looking to see if I can't see Samuel poking out in the distance.
I know you're 17. I hope my gold lasts all the way there.
I have
Some
no
stuff
idea
on.
how I'm getting back because I had to make a lot of ridiculously tall jumps, and I've only got a sword.
Oh,
armor,
frick. Okay, I'm still alive. Don't worry, boys. Have no
I can
fear.
give you some food if you need it
I
badly.
have food. I just need some blocks to get across this river. Which I will make out of wood. Kind of risky,
Hey.
I know.
No, stop! That's the host's bell. Get away from there.
She might not need to.
Stop that! Stop!
What a journey, eh?
What a journey.
Yeah.
Not
15
even-
minutes
I almost
later.
died to a
Okay, wait,
hog on
wait.
the
Is
way
it
over.
Okay, what's X? X squared?
Negative 33.
Okay, and then Z is like what?
14.
14. Okay.
I thought that was -2. Oh, it's just +2. It's posted.
There's so many freaking new people. Holy,
Yeah.
I don't know any of them.
Yeah, I think that's part of the point.
I hate it.
Well, good thing you're not on a team with any of them. Just don't recruit them.
I'm not recruiting anybody.
I'm kind of amazed that people still hadn't sent their in-game username to Darian like now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now is
Well, I mean, I've
better than
been
never.
there, but like,
Okay, I'm a little bit lost.
What are your coordinates?
I'm close, but I went the wrong way.
Ah, shoot.
does he need to be here for the start of this?
No?
No, I'm really close.
Okay. I shouldn't be running around wasting food shanks.
Yeah,
I've
that
got
might be wise.
no idea where I am, so
It's gonna make a direct path here. Oh, I hear something.
Is it the tolling of a bell? Stop that. Stop.
Oh, jeez, holy. There's lava there. My diamond picks almost ran out.
Oh no. Guess you'll have to get a netherite pick.
Hello! Who built this? Yo.
I did.
Oh,
All
yo.
right, let's call this meeting to. Oh, Samuel has brought his wolves. Let's call this
Oh,
meeting
sorry,
to
sorry.
order.
Boom.
Everybody, please take a seat.
Alright.
How come your chair's higher than mine?
Because I am the host of this meeting.
I'll fix that.
Everyone else has the same height of chair, though. Okay, well, for the time being, this is all of us. Very good, very good. And so let this meeting begin. I'd like to welcome you all as your host. Hello and welcome. So I suppose let's just get straight into it. Yeah, so how this is going to work, for those of you who have forgotten how the rules work, which I'm sure none of you have, but just in case, I'm going to start by bringing an issue to vote. We're going to vote on it. If it passes, it passes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Then we're going to move on to the person to my left, the person seated on my left, which is going to be Black Arrow. He'll raise an issue, or if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. And then we'll move on from him after we vote on that. And we'll move on to the person to his left, so on and so forth. Okay. So, the first issue I would like to raise, I would like to declare this region, defined by this this stripped nether, whatever, the wood ring here. This little ring, I'd like to declare it as a special zone. In this zone, we would have, we would call it the Ring of Council. And the Ring of Council would be defined by that ring, as I've already stated. Players would be prohibited from damaging anything within the Ring of Council. Players would also be prohibited from wielding weapons within the Ring of Council. And that's it.
My only comment about that is that it's a wasted opportunity.
2.
You could have just had that like netherrack or something or soul soil, and then you could have called it the Ring of Fire.
This is way prettier, CJ.
It is prettier, but the naming is just.
I know.
Okay. Any
But then you can make a hole up top, and then you can just fall into the ring of fire.
anyone want to anyone want to bring up any counter arguments, any changes?
To what?
My proposal,
Which was?
the Ring of Council. Were you not paying attention?
Okay, well, what do we not do?
We don't murder each other in here, and then there's a handful of other special rules as per the special rules area. And I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. All in favor, say aye. Okay, aye. That's Samuel. That was an aye from you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the motion passes. That shall be added to the list of declared zones. All right, Mr. Black Arrow, sir. It is your turn to bring an issue to the table.
Alright. Well, it's my issue. That's right. Would it be good to try and create some kind of, like, inactive list where we can put players? Haven't really worked out the details of how it would work, but someplace you could go with, like, if you have a teammate or something who you know or won't be able to be on the server for a while or hasn't been on the server for a while.
And what would be the purpose of this?
Largely probably just to then know who's on and who's not, and potentially if a player has not been on for a long time, allowing that team to potentially replace him, and then he becomes a factionless person.
The team can remove any player for any reason at any time, as per
Okay.
the rules. So
probably never. Alright. Oh well.
okay.
What's going on?
All in favor of creating this inactive thing?
Wait, what's that again?
I'm not entirely
Give me the
sure.
Summary. Someone give me a
If
summary.
someone's not on, you put him on the list. If he's on the list,
Okay,
there must be
you
consequences.
do realize we have just passed that, and you are all in violation of the declared zone now, right?
Which is what?
That you're not allowed to damage things.
Oh
in here.
shoot!
I never. It was always like
Damage bit.
we found it this way.
I didn't know it was effective immediately.
Okay,
It's
so-
effective as soon as it's put in.
Okay, so
yeah, but
what's
isn't it put in at the end of the session?
No, that would
Who
be
cares?
as soon as it's in the rules.
So what's this other thing that Nathan proposed?
I'm not entirely sure. He did not explain it well, which is why I was not planning to vote for it.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
Explain it
we
one
don't
more
need to
time.
vote for it. It wasn't really.
Okay.
I'll just pass for now.
Hold on.
Okay.
It says it's reserved for the best elector. That means this is my spot.
All right, we move on to the next seat on the left. Do you have any issues you would like to bring forward?
Wait, who's in this call?
Uh,
Yeah. Okay. So, wait. There's at least one player who wants to join but doesn't have a team. Not my problem.
That's something that can be worked out after this meeting.
So I do have a problem. Where does Nathan go? Get back here, Nathan.
I was killing a skeleton I saw.
The new threat of all these new people.
Mm-hmm.
Frick them, honestly. Like, frick them. Okay? So, like, that's my issue.
Literally, or
These
That's
meetings are more for less politics and more rules. So
The
Glad
rule
to-
is
Where you're going
don't
with this?
associate with these people and kill on sight.
okay. Does anyone else have anything to add?
I think that sets a horrible, horrible, horrible precedent.
Thank you, CJ. Any other words
So
to
we have
add?
CJ's vote. You have my vote. Who else?
Because I don't want to
Okay.
be the person who's killed on site.
All
before
in
I even-
favor, say aye.
CJ said aye too.
I've only heard one. All against, say nay. Nay.
Nay.
Nay.
Okay.
Nay, I'm a horse.
Okay, so it's two to two, which
It's
Fair enough.
3-1, Samuel. The motion does not pass. Alrighty, CJ,
Okay.
you're up next.
I'm not quite sure how it should be implemented yet. At all. But I feel like there should be a more clear repercussions for spying or otherwise sabotaging your own team.
I think that the rules are pretty clear what those repercussions are. It's
death.
it's basically your team can ostracize and punish you, and they do that how they see fit. Stop ringing the bell. So, basically, what happens, CJ, is you break the trust of your team, and then your team decides what they want to do with you.
Yes.
So,
But if you break the trust of your team, you're obviously going to leave said team. So whatever punishment they have for you, unless it reaches outside the game, is nothing. Unless it's
well, the thing
cross.
is, you haven't just lost the trust of your team, you've shown yourself to be less trustworthy to other teams as well.
Yeah.
And while that would be great if people had a sense of self-preservation on this server, they don't.
I'm not sure that's necessarily true.
Do you guys like my hat?
I mean,
It's a lovely
Let's
hat.
think about, like, Emma was used as an example when we were originally concerned about this. She did that a lot before.
Mm-hmm. And
Now,
nobody
she-
trusted her.
Nobody trusted her. But what exactly were you able to do about that? Very little. It decreased
Just don't
other
let her
people's
join your team or give her
play.
any pertinent information. That's what you did.
Yes, this is true. It still doesn't solve the problem. It just says, yeah, the problem is its own solution. Technically,
Yeah.
if we didn't do anything about coronavirus, eventually everyone who could get the coronavirus would be dead. The problem
Now
is
that's
its own solution. Doesn't mean we shouldn't be proactive about it, though.
the thing is,
You know?
the consequence of spying is as minimal as as like the problem. It can only do as much damage as the sanctions that are available can do to prevent.
Okay, wait. The bigger question is, why is this brought up?
That's another great
CJ,
question.
are you worried that someone is spying on your team?
I'm not worried that someone is spying on my team. I'm worried that someone may. This was already discussed with. said
Okay, so
team
who
members,
aren't
so
you
even
even
though-
trusting here? Like, don't you
Oh,
just
no,
have
We're going to trust, but we want to make sure that if we are betrayed, the rules are clear as to our record.
Okay, so you're
The
saying
rules
if,
are
if someone
clear as to your
betrays
right
you.
to punish them.
Okay, so if you're saying if someone betrays you on your team from your team, you
Yeah.
want us to like boycott them or like
No,
embargo.
I want there
them.
to be like a recompense. I'm not quite sure what it needs to be, but so long as it's not enforced by our team.
So
Like, if
long.
we just make them kill on site, whoop-de-doo.
I mean, you look to real life as well for examples of what sort of sanctions you can impose upon someone for spying. And basically the factions have the same power to do all those things, and perhaps even more.
Can I say, if you bring proof that someone on your own team spying on you, we'll not welcome them on our team, or we'll kill them or something. I don't know.
But I feel that that is unnecessary. People will just do that anyhow. That doesn't need to be in the rules itself. That can be a private agreement within a faction or between factions. That doesn't necessarily need to be a global rule, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh wait,
I-
so this isn't like we're not like negotiating or having any like faction to faction things. These are all global rules or what?
Yeah, so
Oh,
the idea of this council is to be more global. So we could create global agreements, global rules, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then on the side, then perhaps, or
okay, so
negotiate.
yeah, when's the actual negotiating starting?
I mean, you could just ask for a recess during an issue or between issues and take that time to discuss a more localized issue.
Okay.
So, from what I understand with this council, we aren't really going to prioritize global rules like temp ban or anything for people who betray a team.
Why were we gonna frickin' temp ban someone for betraying a team?
There's literally no point to.
I don't support banning people.
Then I will recuse that suggestion.
Sweet. Okay, Josh's turn.
You know what I mean.
All right.
Beep, beep.
Uh,
Oh wait, boys, stop! Hold up! It's
Oh.
time for some mid council entertainment.
Mid-council entertainment, I see.
Come on, CJ, join me. Oh, sorry.
Gladiator match. I'm the king of the castle. All right, resume meeting.
All right. The next issue I would like to propose has to do with factions. I'd like to require that if for a territory to be claimed, the beacon must be active at all times. Otherwise, that territory cannot be considered claimed at all.
Wait, say that one more time. I wasn't listening.
So if a beacon is ever inactive, that territory loses its status as territory, period. So if you deactivate it during a raid day, it's no longer a territory outside of raid day.
Sorry, I was updating my guys. What was that?
Here, puppies, come frick. Oh, frick! Sorry.
Oh no, you.
Did you punch them?
I think you may have punched. He may have punched me.
Oh, right. Oh, hey, it's Christmas.
So, can
Do
you
they
repeat
forgive
that
you
once
ever?
more?
Hope they forgive.
Sorry, what was that, CJ?
I think we should be good now. All right.
Can you repeat that? I
Maybe you have
to
to
Oh.
feed them.
update
So-
my-
Oh, thanks.
If you deactivate a beacon during a raid day or at any other point in time, it loses territory status on forever.
forever.
Or
Like you never reclaim
at least until after the next raid day. Like
I feel like you should be
something.
able to reclaim it.
You should be able to reclaim it, but you shouldn't be able to deactivate the beacon during a raid day or just for short periods of time. It has to stay active the whole time.
So does that mean you can't move? Like, I think you need to have a more clear definition.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I agree.
if you need to move it, then just throw all of that away, and you're not allowed to ever set up another beacon because you
No,
deactivate
no.
it.
That's not what I'm
No, I
saying.
know that's not the spirit, but that could be a malicious enforcement or just simple not being clear.
So, yeah.
I wouldn't put it past Eli, Dad. You don't get to laugh at me.
I mean, Eli's not on here, so that's
No, I know
not
he's
a
not
concern.
here.
But
why is
more
Eli here?
importantly, he's not. More importantly, this is an issue that has actually been proposed as an exploit already in the rules. Darian said, well, why don't you just take the beacon down during raid day so that way people can't see it
Yeah.
and mess
No,
with
I-
your stuff? And
Well, okay, so this is what I
agree
think.
that
I think once you
some-
place a beacon, you shouldn't be allowed to move it ever.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
unless the council forces you to move it.
I'm going to have to say that if that rule is in place, we're going to have to make sure that that's not enforced because, not enforced retroactively because, like, we need to move our beacon a few feet because it's like in the way, and we already moved our base once.
Okay, well maybe
It would be unfair to punish us for
maybe
something
only on like certain days he can.
I
Or
have
non-raid
here we
days,
go.
or-
Let me fix up my proposal. Beacons may only be deactivated or moved with express permission from the Council of Electors.
Okay.
That fix
Oh,
it?
that this only happens like every couple of weeks, so you'd have to wait a while if
Yeah.
you just one block
Yep.
to the side.
Maybe you can just send a request and like in just Discord we can all
Yeah.
vote on it like right then and there as soon as we see it.
I'm going to
As
make
an
a
emergency
counter
proposal?
You have to tell them before you deactivate the beacon. Like, you just have to make the announcement, we are moving a beacon, and you don't have to say which beacon or whatever. But if you're moving the beacon, then the beacon's not active and it's not a territory, so it's not protected. So sure, people might not know, but if they do know, then they can fly over
Okay,
to
well-
all your places and bomb the crap out of you or whatever
Okay.
while you're moving the beacon.
Good
That way
enough.
You don't have to wait for people to okay it.
Okay, so
If you decide to do it at like 3 a.m. because you know people will, it doesn't. It leaves you with some counterplay.
So, I think I like that, CJ. Except I'd like to add one extra part to that. I'd like to add that you only have to say that you're moving it if you are moving it. You just have to announce it, but you cannot deactivate it as a separate clause. You cannot deactivate a beacon without permission from the Council of Electors.
You have to deactivate it to move it, though.
You must not deactivate a beacon if not. You know what? Fine, we'll come back to this. All in
yes.
favor of you must announce that you're moving your beacon.
Sure.
Sure.
Aye. So that's 4. It passes. Okay.
Sorry,
And
I
we
know
move
that's
on.
the exact opposite of what you were trying to accomplish. I do think we've got a stronger position to renegotiate it afterwards, though.
Okay, what are we doing now?
It is Black Arrow's turn.
Alright, so I could be wrong with this, but I do not recall seeing in the rule somewhere forbidding other factions to place blocks on top, thus deactivating it.
You
I
were cutting
feel
out.
like that would be illegal.
That would be destruction, exploitation, damage, endangerment. That would be one of the listed offenses in section 3 under 2B. So you could claim that that's destruction, exploitation, damage, potentially endangerment, destabilization. All of those would be included.
I was talking even on a raid day, because then they could just simply go in, place a block, then take it.
Well, isn't that exactly what they're supposed to do?
Yeah. Raid day, you're allowed to break through a redstone door. You're allowed to.
Yeah, you're allowed to
steal
do
all
anything.
people's resources. It's
Well, the
difference
idea
between
is that
factions and just general SMP.
the way I saw it was that you are not allowed to be able to take let me think of how to phrase this. A territory to be active, correct?
Sorry, you've cut out there.
Yeah, you're cutting
Right.
out a bit.
So a territory is only a true territory if the beacon is active. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. If
Which
it's not
means
within
then
the
if
effect of a beacon, it's not
the
a
plan then is that you can only take a beacon if the elector is killed.
No, that's not true. That's only the primary
Okay.
beacon for which that is true.
Yeah.
Any other beacon may be claimed at any point in time.
Okay. But even the primary beacon, what I'm saying is that someone could just run an on-raid day, place a block, then deactivate it, then immediately take the beacon because it's no longer part of the territory. Or no longer a territory, so that beacon is no longer protected. Meaning they can take the primary beacon without any PvP whatsoever.
Okay, I think I see what you mean.
I
There
I
should be a
see what
clause
you
against-
mean, but I don't think it's necessary to add a clause for that.
How's that?
I think it can't hurt because even
Yeah,
if it's already
I just
kind
don't
of
know.
covered,
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know how you would add a clause for that almost.
the primary beacon should not be disturbed until the elector is killed under any circumstances by an opposing.
Let me just see if we have anything in the rules about this.
You guys want some nugs? Got some nugs right here.
Samuel giving everyone a golden shower? What?
You want some nugs?
I am very sorry for your stream, Joshua.
TJ, you're the worst.
Yeah, CJ, why'd you have to
We could add a clause under primary beacons that. Oh. Trying to think of how to phrase this.
Want some carrots? Want some carrots, CJ?
Oh boy.
No carrots for
The
you.
door is so wide open, but I really feel bad
Carrots.
about making that slip on Joshua's stream.
What are you doing?
I could be making lots of dirty jokes, but I will not because
Yeah,
Joshua's
don't.
stream is family friendly.
95%
more.
family friendly. Yeah, I mean, yeah. CJ walked in the room and oh boy, you can just throw family friendly out the window.
I'm a family friendly individual, just not when my
9
guard's
times out of
not up.
10. 9 times out of 10.
Am I the only person watching your stream?
Possibly.
Uh,
The primary beacon may not be affected, destroyed, or otherwise altered by any faction until the elector has been killed. Oh, let's not killed. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
I
Aye.
And that's 3. So the motion passes. There's no one seated where Samuel is seated right now, so I guess we move on to CJ.
So have you already updated the rules with your statement? Hey, no PvP allowed.
Actually, I didn't say no PvP allowed. It says no weapons may be wielded.
Well then.
Ow,
Out of my seat.
Yeah,
I
no,
have
I'm
2
in
dogs, I
CJC.
will warn you.
Out of my seat.
Go get it.
Oh no! I believe those
It's just
dogs
a weapon.
would be classified as a weapon.
They are not weapons. They are their own person.
I see.
They are their
I
own
see.
person. Oh.
Sorry. Let me just try
So
and
did
find
it
where I
count as
put that.
faction members then?
Yes.
Okay, so you're already at your limit.
Yeah,
not freed
exactly.
anymore.
No room. There's no room in the inn.
Okay. Yes. So CJ, have added my
Okay.
change. It's your turn. Oh, Samuel is back in his seat. I guess just this once we can allow Samuel to make
Just this
to
one
propose
time,
an
so
issue. Just
we're gonna
this.
skip me next time.
Yeah.
um. I propose
Mm-hmm.
that we do negotiating instead.
Well, so Samuel would like to take a recess to negotiate. So, sounds good to me. And who's interested in,
Do we actually have anything else
negotiating
to
with
talk about for
Samuel's?
world rules?
Yes?
Holy frick. Am I gonna be here all day?
Not if you don't
Yeah.
want to. You could always leave.
Yeah.
How come we all have white names and everyone else has like colored names?
That's a great
Wow,
question.
that's really racist, Sam.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have some reparations.
Okay, team testing. Stop fighting.
Wait, what?
It's racist. Give me. I want
Okay,
vanilla.
well, I guess we're not on a team. That's dope. That's cool. Anyhow. Samuel, who had you wanted to negotiate with?
Well, I just wanted to do that and move on with our lives, you know.
Just in general?
Yeah. Does anyone have anything?
You know, I can't think of any specific agreements that I'd like to begin at this
Oh.
point in time.
Yeah, not right now.
Who wants potatoes and carrots? Does
I'll
everyone
take
have
some.
potatoes and carrots?
I have carrots
I do.
now and potatoes.
Yeah, I just gave you a carrot.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why
you
I
know
have
what I
carrots.
think might be a good workaround, Joshua, that works for both of us?
For which?
You can't. If you want to move a beacon, you can instead, like, move your stuff, but only to where there's another beacon.
Well, you can move your stuff wherever you want. There's nothing that says your stuff
Yeah.
has to be at a beacon, right?
Also, when did your Minecraft username change? I'm looking in your general and it just.
That's a great question. It didn't.
What?
I have not changed my Minecraft username. So I think
And why
that's
is it just you?
Wait,
now it's been
what?
now it's been fixed.
Wait, what happened?
I was Neptune's Orca 2 420. For a brief
Changed to
moment there.
that.
I do not know.
How's that even possible?
I think there's a nickname system in Minecraft, but I'm not sure.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
dang.
Plus we're on Spigot, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
does anyone
true,
have
we're
any
on
gold
Spigot.
armor?
Okay,
I'd much
who's
appreciate
there?
if you guys had gold armor.
I am
I do
wearing
have
mine
gold
already.
armor. I'm not giving it to you because you left. Normally,
Okay, well, I'm stuck in lava right now. Holy frick! In spawn.
That's
Oh
That
yeah,
sucks.
spawn is awful.
Thank goodness I didn't die. Like I was parkouring around. I'm trying to get to the portal. So many mobs though.
so yeah. I don't think there's any.
Wait, they already have diamonds? Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh my word.
Bro.
Jeez.
That was awful. Does anyone have any freaking gold armor?
No.
I do.
Despair. I'll pay for it.
Yeah. How much will you pay for it?
Okay. Well, first, what are you giving me here?
I've got all of this.
I'll take your boots. Are they just regular boots?
Just regular boots.
Someone's on fire.
I will trade you for.
And yeah, I think we're done the meeting, Josh.
I can give you these diamond boots, but they're almost broken.
Sure.
Oh, I was going to make more changes. If
Oh,
I
okay.
could.
Then yeah, that's.
So I guess we'll come back after recess and move on to. Oh, I suppose it's still Samuel's turn. Samuel, what would you like to? Do you have any issues you would like to propose to the council?
I propose that they change my name to No Suck All Money.
I see. I have no control over this. The council, I do not believe, has any real control over this. But we can bring your case to the administrators and beg them for it. Perhaps they will
Okay,
smile
excellent.
down upon us.
one I want to hear. Does everyone vote in favor of this? I hope so. We're gonna have a problem. Okay.
All in favor? Aye.
Darian's in frickin'
Aye.
Spectre, yo.
I
All right, the motion
Oh, yeah,
passes. We
boys.
will make a recommendation to the
I'm now
administrator.
no suck all money.
Well, we'll ask them to make you no suck all money.
glad we got that.
You know what? That should be
Sorted out.
punishment for his 20th.
69. 69.
His punishment for his 20th death.
I'm gonna die like 30 more times tonight.
Darn right, if I have anything to say about it.
Do you have anything to say about it?
Yeah, I do.
What'd you have to say?
The cups isn't outlawed yet.
What'd you have to say, CJ?
I have
Hold up.
absolutely nothing
Hold
to
up
say.
there, CJ.
Oh, jeez! Wait, but then how did you change?
Yeah, how did my name get changed?
Wait, your name got changed?
Mine
Yeah.
was.
Very
Yeah, totally freaking was.
It was on the end of my name. That's not a prefix, that's a suffix.
Were you like whispering to Darian?
It's in
I think he's watching
main
the stream.
chat. Well, we've made our recommendation.
So he's gonna freaking do it?
I'm not sure if he's able to.
Well, then how did he change yours? Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I think he just added 420.
Yeah, he did just add 420 to the back end. So.
13. He
Which
added
means-
elite.
1537.
Can't
Out of
change
69.
Oh, now you're
on to
1337 no sock all monkey. Okay, anyhow, that issue is done, I think. CJ, do you have an issue you'd like to bring forth to the council?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boy!
Samuel messing up the family friendly now. Gosh.
No, it's like, it's just
CJ, do you have
number,
a
CJ.
problem with a number that is divisible by both
Nah, he
3
said
and...
heck, yeah, but he didn't say heck.
Wait, I'm confused. Oh,
He said
you know that's family
in-game
friendly enough.
name of the biome.
Hey, whoa, Nathan, weapons away.
It's
Weapons
true,
away.
no wielding weapons within
No, I wasn't,
the
I
ring
wasn't
of
talking
council.
about the sword, I was talking about the potato. There you go. Potato
Oh,
away,
actually,
potato
I'm
away.
in violation now. Okay, here we go.
Hello, cat. Okay, goodbye, cat.
CJ, do you have an issue to bring forth to the council?
Yeah, my cat doesn't love me, but I'm not sure that applies to the council.
No, not really. I guess. Thank you for bringing this up. We will move on to the next issue.
We should, seriously though, we
did
should
a
probably
freaking
have
420.
a requirement of like dyeing the color of each beacon. Each team
I like
already has a
that.
color.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 red teams, so we don't need to make them like distinguish red because it's not really worth it, but even if we can't distinguish between those,
You guys want a warped fungus? It's
already
very
have
useful.
I think just like our team would be purple, Josh's team would be blue,
Wait, they have frickin' oh my
team would
gosh,
be
holy.
orange.
I think we
Sam's
can make it
yellow.
an advisory, but I don't think we should necessarily make it a requirement because, as you say, there are 2 different red teams. And how do you differentiate between those?
But ours is already orange, so.
Well, I mean, first off, one could be a pink instead, or we could just not differentiate them because I'm pretty sure those teams are going to be really, really, really closely aligned anyway.
But yeah, no, I think it should be a recommendation, but not a requirement. That's what I would say.
Then maybe instead of a requirement, if you do dye it, then the server will provide you the ingot required to activate the beacon.
Then either we have to
That
rely on
means I'll be
admins, or we have
admin.
to take collections. Which,
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit the road here. So just
Alright.
run away from my dogs. So they're gonna be pissed.
Please don't murder me. Ah, shoot.
How did I get here again?
They
That's
trying
you
to murder
walked,
me.
I believe. Alright. So, I think that's DJ's issue sorted. Which means it's my turn to raise an issue again.
Yeah, I know for your first beacon activation, I was thinking about for future activations. I see where the council's coming from here.
Oh, frick.
Yeah, so I do want to add a deactivation clause. Beacons may not be deactivated for strategic reasons. Does that sound like a fair clause?
That does sound like a fair clause. It sounds like a vague clause.
It sounds like a vague clause, but I think it's...
I think it's good enough.
Yeah.
We can add on top of that, this will be determined by the council, and if the council decides we want to be corrupt with it, then that's our choice.
It's true.
That
It's
can
true.
be fixed with just...
Okay, so beacons may not be deactivated for strategic reasons. If there... That's... Do you realize how expensive it is to fix the warped Nylium? It's so stupid. Every single one you have to take a bone meal to. Every single tile. It's a massive pain. You're gonna get me DMCA'd, Samuel.
I mean, I think
if there is
I'm doing the
ambiguity
parody.
Hello, Darian.
about...
I hate to interrupt here, but I just realized something that is partially kind of important.
Oh?
We never specified anything about claiming end portals for factions. Yeah, that just popped in my head. So deal with that as you will.
Thank you for
Wait,
bringing
what?
that up.
Yeah, that's a very...
What does that even mean?
Currently, a
Should...
team can claim the area that includes an end portal, and then you can't even go into that end portal.
Can I
There's only
motion that people
world.
can't do that?
Yeah. I think that's fair. I'm gonna finish this issue and then we can move on to that, because I do think that's an important one.
Then let Darian know too, so people won't do that.
Oh no, it'll just be added to the rules, and then if they're found in violation of the rules, we beat them up. IRL.
Hell yeah.
Not IRL. Don't ban Josh's stream because I was inciting violence. I was inciting violence.
Oh yeah, Darian hears. Darian hears all. He's the second viewer.
Oh jeez.
Yo, Darian, add the 69 back. I want to be 69. Please and thank you.
Will I be able to notice it happen in real time?
Okay. So the final form of the
yeah.
rule that we're proposing here is beacons may not be deactivated for strategic reasons, and then the subclause, if there is ambiguity about what includes strategic deactivation, the council shall have final say on what constitutes an offense.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, that's
Spicy.
3 in favor. That means it is your turn, Nathan, once again, to make a proposal. Or not.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and bring up Darian's point of no claiming end portals.
Alright, that
Or
sounds...
I'll also extend it to include probably the spawning obsidian platform in the end. I think that.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah.
Or the exit end portal.
Any end portal, period.
Any end portal entrance or exit.
Sounds
Period.
good.
I like it. So we'll put that We'll just make them a declared zone. How does that sound?
I'm good.
Then they can't be claimed.
Declared zone does the same trick.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
like them.
And then we don't have to invent new terminology that then needs to be explained.
I know you're salmon tired.
Oh, that's already permanent wilds?
No, it's not, but that's what we will make it.
Alright. Sounds good.
Protein 3 enchantment.
Protein 3 enchantment?
Yeah. That's what I got on my beef.
On your beef.
Nice.
My beef.
Epic.
Beef.
Nice. I don't see why not, Darian. Go crazy.
Sounds good.
You'll just be held to the same rules as we are of having to be physically.
We'll just copy the inner wilds.
Yeah, Interwells. We should just make it to the main platform. I won't put any I won't put anything like the glowstone pillars or the obsidian pillars because it's the main platform, guys.
Yeah.
You know what that is. That will just be permanent wilds. Also, I won't be saying much here. I will just be giving admin input to what I can and cannot do with that.
Oh, that means we could talk about him behind his back.
You can, but I'll. I mean,
I mean,
I'll
to
be
his
listening.
face, but he won't be able to do anything about it.
Basically, unless I am required. Basically, unless I feel like I need to say something, I will maintain mute.
I would like to propose that Darian is a stinky face.
DJ, it's
Yeah,
not your
I'm checking
turn.
that. Hell yeah.
I third it.
Well, it looks like the motion passes.
No, you gotta add that to your name now, dude.
No, just add it to Discord.
I totally officially, but oh well.
Just add it to your Discord, like throw it on a roll on Discord.
It's too easy.
If James Home comes on, he'll be 69 too. Perfect.
Oh hell yeah, he'll love that.
Perfect.
Yeah, James will also have the 69, so it applies to their entire team.
It's freaking awesome.
That's perfect. You know what? I'm gonna make a motion, a more serious motion than Darian is a stinky face. Teams should be allowed to ask, and then like within 40 years, the server admins have to change the team prefix to whatever.
I mean, can't you
40
just
years sounds like a generous amount of time.
can't you just ask the team admins to do it anyhow? Do you really need the council to mandate that?
You can just ask the
You
admin.
don't.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about doing it as
Cannot play back.
I was thinking of using it as a different thing. Right now, I'm just having fun with it. But what if we did the prefix, or the suffix, I guess? We did the suffix so that it displayed team ranking. So the team with the most territory gets 1, and the second 2, and the
Interesting.
third.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, we could maybe do that with a scoreboard too.
Yes, we could do that with scoreboard too. But suffix is a little outside of people's faces.
Yeah.
I just want to keep my 69.
You can keep your 69.
Then you'll have to hold 69 territories.
I already have 69 territories.
You've killed 69 withers.
He has
Yep.
69 blocks worth of territory.
Hell yeah. I need I'm gonna need a lot of sticks, man.
That sounds like a you problem.
You guys like sticks?
I assume your dogs do. Speaking of
have
Darian, we
dogs.
need big dogs.
Oh
Okay.
wait, where'd my dogs go? Did you guys kill them?
No. We have added the protected end as a
Who's flying around my frickin' house?
dedicated zone.
Somebody's at my frickin' house flying. Is that Darian?
Is that
Oh,
okay?
I thought you meant your real
everyone?
life house, and I'm like,
Darian, were you stalking me in creative? Darian?
Trying to get here.
I think
Don't mind
it
me.
might be. All
Why
in
are you
favor,
stalking me on creative?
say aye. Aye.
I
Okay, we
Aye.
need. Okay, there we go. Great. So that's that. CJ was almost seated for a sec. Okay, CJ's now seated. CJ, do you have an issue to bring forth to the council?
nah, I can't think of anything.
No. Well, fun fact, neither do I. Which means there's only one person who's still at this meeting who might. And Nathan, do you have any more issues you'd like to bring to council?
Alright, in light of some previous events, could we go and ban PvP in this ring of not fire as well?
All right. I should fix
Just so
that.
that we don't have another spam incident.
Would you like that admin protected?
Could I make a proposal that like admins are allowed to go onto frickin' spectator but not creative mode?
They
No.
won't be able
Sometimes they
to.
need
No,
to.
you cannot do that. No.
I feel like there
Wanna
needs to be
why?
like a reason for that
Because
for them to go on creative.
then I cannot give people their starting kit, and I cannot. Work
Yeah,
with
but,
the
like,
command blocks that spawn.
That's like, why are you flying around my base in creative though?
I was trying to get to the Nether area. That's all I was trying to do.
You could have
Can't you
just
go out
teleported
spawn?
directly to the coordinates which you're capable of viewing.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I could, but I didn't
like,
know the coordinates. I didn't.
being
I was
stalked
too
in
lazy to
creative.
check them, so I just teleported to one.
How
of
are
them.
you?
I think they
How
shouldn't
will
they shouldn't
CPU
be allowed to go in creative like unless it's like that designated day.
Also, you can't make a proposal unless you're here.
That's true.
That's true.
Frick,
It's
man.
true. It's true.
CJ, why'd you have to be like this?
Don't worry. Don't worry, Sam. We won't. We admins do not go into creative unless it is Green Day and we are giving people their starting kits.
Are you still giving
Unless
people
there's a
starting
very
kits?
good-
I am waiting to see if a few more people come in. But in a couple minutes, I will close the gates and then I will hop myself out of creative mode back in my base where I was.
Okay, are you gonna give me a
Okay.
starting kit before you go?
You already had one.
I want another one.
So we're adding
You can make one,
another.
It's not hard.
We're adding another clause to the Ring of Council's special rules that there shall be no violent conduct within the zone. Yes? All in favor?
Sounds good.
Aye.
I
2 in favor?
Yeah, I'm in favor.
3 in favor. All right, the motion passes. Okay, CJ,
Would
do
you
you...
like that admin protected?
It's not
No.
even worth it.
No.
It's just I can throw a command block down, but
CJ, have you changed your mind about having any issues to propose? Okay, from your silence, I'm going to assume that you
Yeah,
do
I don't
not.
have anything. Plus, I'm messaging James.
All right, and neither
Frick,
do
it's
I.
nighttime. Frick, can everyone go to bed?
Nathan, do you have any
Oh, it's not happening. It's
issues
never
to
happening.
bring up?
Holy frick. I'm just gonna have to wait
no.
all day.
No? All right,
No.
it looks
Okay,
like
so
our
in the
issues have been
Discord
exhausted.
Next chat, there's a conversation happening.
Wait,
Can
there's-
we get a ruling as to? Because
Wait.
I'm explaining my interpretation of the rules. James
What's-
seems to be
What's going
disagreeing.
on?
Let's get. Can we get other people?
Oh my word.
What's going on in this frickin' yelling thing?
Yeah.
I have a
Sit
proposal.
down.
I think we should set the world border to 7,000. 7 factions.
not
We
something
continue
that-
to add 1,000 per team. So he needs to make the proposal. Tell him I'm the elector for a team though, but you aren't here either. He's just there because I'm gone. You need to be physically
Yeah.
in the seat.
Okay,
That
so
proposal Sam ran off. So no, frickin' put the proposal
So-
through, CJ.
number one, that's not a proposal that the Council of Electors has the ability to implement. That's
You
a
can go
purely
tell if I can admit
administrative
that, though.
implementation. We could recommend that, but furthermore,
can't
yes,
just
we've
vote on
been
it,
we've
and then
been
the
quite
admin
clear
do it.
about this that in
Yeah,
order
exactly.
to propose issues, you do actually have to be seated as
That's retarded.
no, that's the way
We-
it's written.
We told you right before
We
you
d-
ran off, and you're like, okay.
We
I'm gonna
said
run
this
off
the
anyway.
entire time.
Frick, man,
So-
that's so stupid.
The thing
Like,
is,
if I go sit down and then it's like, okay, I'm there, I'm in call, then it's like fine. If we start out like that, then fine.
the
It's
thing
like,
the thing is
frick, man, I
the
was dying of boredom over there.
yeah, but so were the rest of us, and you were the only one who left before the meeting was over. But the reason that is because how the rules are written specify that proposal order is based on seating arrangement. So if you don't appear in the seating arrangement, then how can you put forth a proposal? There's just no mechanic to allow you
Yeah,
to
well,
do so.
that's why you always frickin' you sit down when you start, okay, and then you can just
That's
go
not
as you
what
please.
that's not what the rules imply,
Well,
or
that's my
even
seat,
what they
though.
state.
I claimed that seat at the beginning.
But there's nothing to say that it's still your seat.
It is until the end of the frickin' meeting.
There's nothing in the
What
rules
if
that
there's
implies this.
5 teams, right? If there's 5 teams, then if you leave, someone else takes the spot because you weren't here. So clearly,
Okay,
you
well,
don't-
I'm gonna ask Nathan to put the thing forward because maybe he's a decent human being.
wow. Okay, apparently I'm not a
What
decent.
thing do you want put forward?
The James's recommendation here that they expand the world border for every new team that gets thrown in the
Alright,
mix.
sure.
Thanks,
What if we
Buzzy.
expand the world border for every new team?
So
Yeah.
I'd like
Yeah,
to put I'm in favor of putting that forward as a recommendation to the administrators.
I do think the formula should be more complicated than just 1,000 blocks.
I'm good
per
with it.
team because the difference between 10 and
Oh, it's
11,
true.
like it's going to be congested in the middle anyway. I'm not sure if it needs to go up or down, but if we're going to modify world border and stuff like that based off of team size, then it should affect more and be affected by more.
I'm very confused what you mean, CJ. I was just going to say that with every 1,000 block border increase, we're not necessarily just increasing by 1,000 blocks every time, because we're increasing by 1,000 blocks by 1,000 blocks extra, basically. Like it's gonna as the linear distance increases, the area increases by a much larger factor than the linear increase.
Yeah. So yeah, just 1,000 blocks extra each time makes sense to me. So I'll push that forward.
Yeah, I'm willing to support that for the moment as a recommendation to the administrators. Okay, so all in favor of putting this forward as a recommendation to administrators? Aye.
Aye.
Was that CJ confirming twice or just once?
Just once. Aye.
Just once?
I confirmed as well.
Okay.
Aye.
There we go. The motion passes. Does anyone else have any issues to bring up before the end of this?
Does anyone remember how many factions there are?
I think there's maybe 8.
Maybe 8?
Maybe 8.
Actually,
There are
we
6
just-
online
1,
right now.
2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7. I count 7 now.
Yeah, and James claimed 7. So
Cool.
That's why there's 8 seats at this table. I was planning
these
for 8.
middle things are seats.
Yes, those
I
are
didn't
also
realize.
seats. They're just a
Okay.
little less fancy because I couldn't figure out how best to do the backing.
Oh no, that's fair.
Cool. Well, thank you all for attending. This
Yeah.
meeting is adjourned.
No problem. All right, everyone, back to your team chats. I jest.
Oh man.
Stressful, right?
Yup. Hey, I'm trying to put forward our proposal to the admins. If you want to mess with that, then go for it.
I was just trying to move you to the Nether portal.
I see. I see.
Not Sam. Okay. Cool. Alright, Varian, I'm gonna pop into Purple Rain, and then you need to guide me back to our base. I'm freaking lost.
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Oh my word, it's so laggy. Oh boy, that was long. Well, I think it's time to go back to base and just chill for a bit. It's a lot more tiring than I was expecting it to be. Makes me miss our Vamcraft conventions, which are a lot more orderly. Nope. Probably copyrighted. Oh, the lag is real. As you can see, we've made some decent progress here. Some good stuff. Started making some farms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't just play that song. Do I have some music I can play for you? Surely I've got something, right? maybe we just make a new playlist. Things that are actually halfway decent. Let's add that one. That one. That one. There we go. Wait, can I only have 5 playlists? What? Are you kidding me? Oh, no, only 5 of them actually show up. I see. Anything else good? Anything else? It's actually... Oh, some people like this one. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to close the window. Okay. Yeah, so our first song is the Abysmally Cheerful Song by yours truly. Under the name Orca Song Music. Search it up on YouTube. There's not a lot there, but there's something. I needed wood materials. Oh, there we go. A little bit of glass. Glass is in here. Oh, that is a potential problem. There we go, we're almost ready. Ready on this front. Huzzah for industrialization, am I right, boys? Still only one high. Means we actually need it to be... Oh, I'm an idiot. Need a couple more ladders. Okay, what's our next song? Ah, Midnight Sector, also by yours truly. However, this one was helped in large part by a number of other people. Steven, I'm not sure what he wants me to call him, and he did like the whole backing track. Only the melody is mine, really. Oh, that's not good. Our base has been discovered already. Is she still online? I don't think so. That is outside our territory. I need more ladders. Okay, here we go. Oh, the lag is real. This is Brave New World by Nicole Renee. Good stuff. Wait, how did... Okay. No, you're... Didn't think you were supposed to be able to do that. Just make sure that you can't. Stop you and your little rambunctious rapscallion you. There we go. So if we were to fill in the next layer of our beacon, we would need 16. Let's turn off the Minecraft music so it doesn't conflict. So we would need... No, we'd need 25. We do not have anywhere near the sort of iron to start making that happen. Thankfully, we'll be implementing a data pack relatively soon. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping by next week we can get that data pack thrown together and running. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should on stream work on the data pack. Not that data pack specifically, but my data pack. Maybe we'll do that a different day. Is this a different song? Oh yeah, this is Stirrings, also by Nicole. Go. I definitely should have brought an axe. This floor was... this floor was better here. It really irritates me that Nylium does not spread. Why not? I mean, no end of suffering, you know? This is... by me, I forget what the name is. A Darkness Among Us. You can see that one on Orc Song Music as well. It's some good stuff, in my opinion, of course. My completely unbiased opinion. I really do like these shroom lights. Yeah, I think we'll probably stop doing this after a bit. Because me just going around here is not that interesting. I mean, to be perfectly honest, this entire stream hasn't been that interesting. And we have dropped down to 1 viewer, rather unsurprisingly. Okay. There we go. And this is Out of Hand Into Sky, also by me, although I don't think this one has been released on the internet. You'll notice that there's a lot of my own music. That's to avoid any kind of copyright infringement. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be able to do any kind of music. This is... I don't remember, actually. Roads and Friends! Once again by Nicole. Oh, man. So tired. It's been a long week, you know? That was a well-timed bell. Are you kidding me? Okay. Don't you just hate it when you accidentally destroy your own kelp plants? I know I do. That's why I buy clean kelp. That's clean kelp with a K lean and a C kelp. Clean kelp. The only product designed to keep your kelp clean at affordable prices. It's clean kelp really a thing? It can't be a thing. Let's be really. Why would anyone want their kelp to be clean? Just have your kelp. Suppose I should probably check if it's a thing. Oh, what is this? Good. This song is Footsteps Unto Dawn, once again by Nicole. You can tell that they're a song by Nicole because of the guitar, and who else am I gonna feature, you know? It's not Nicole, it's me. Just turn all that extra stuff into bone meal. But you know what? Turn all the kelp into bone meal. Okay, I think that's enough Arnaria for today. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. My word, there's so many people. I think I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. I'll set up a poll for you guys to see what you'd rather have me do next. If I don't get anything, then I'll probably just end stream. I'm kind of tired, to be perfectly honest. Let's take off transition mode. Nope, that's not what I want. Here we go. Okay, okay. Change the setting. Okay, not that poll. What next? Option 1. Um, Okay. Alright, no. Okay, no, that's... How do I... Unable to... How do I end this poll? Well... I guess we'll do that? Why can't I delete this poll? How do I end poll? Oh man. Too complicated for me. Okay, I'll catch you in 5 or less. Here we go. We'll move to the correct... Okay. I'll see you guys in 5. You guys can keep the music on though. Oh. Here we go. Here's the actual poll now. Give you guys 5 minutes. Which... Actually, tell you what, I'll give you 4 minutes 32 seconds. Which is how long it takes for this song to play. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. If you did at all, I don't blame you if you left. I'll see you guys later. I'll be back next week, probably. Probably either Monday or Tuesday. Not 100% sure about that, but probably be back then. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you next time, I guess. I'll let this song finish. Yep. Thank you all for tuning in. See you next time.